Talk Radio Show. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up pictures. Yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, adrenochrome junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I know it's getting ugly. Yeah, I seen the flying log and I hit it with the Dougie. Better watch the waters cause the waters get so muddy. George Sorrel lurking and I hit you in your target spot. Sucker free Sunday had you passing out the lollipop. Hollywood's dead, I'm taking trips out to Calabasas. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, that's a lot of dope. 100 body nose dive, yeah, that's a lot of coke. Hanging by the neck, kick the chair, that's a suicide. Jim Jones drinking, but you still order Pizzagate. Chilling with the rats, Ninja Turtles, I'm the sensei. Homos with the sexuals, I think you need some being gay. Adrenochrome junkie, caught you chewing on some pizza sauce. Cooking up some beef, but don't forget the pepperonis. Dripperoni slags, clone them with a second cousin. Dr. Fauci pizza roll, hit him with a heart attack. Adrenochrome junkie, lost his kids and never got him back. Running up the numbers, counting like a Dracula. Vampire life, cross him over, I'm the hidden legend. Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, yeah, that's the hidden weapon. Dr. Pimple poppers, popping pills, that's a sin infection. Big Mike, pay-per-view, I hit him with a big erection. Trump 2024, yeah, that's a big election. Adrenochrome junkie had you praying to the Baphomet. Brewing up some soup, number 7, 8, the alphabet. Child sacrifice, remind me of the fragile chip. Maritime laws, now kick you off your battleship. Chelsea went to Clinton's and she couldn't even handle that. I caught the deep state and I flipped him like an anchorback. Turn up the Milky Way, I'm surfing on an Applejack. Moral on the red and I think I want my Pranzy back. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah, adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Adrenochrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey.
Yo, yeah, we back in effect. Y'all see the title. We here, streaming on YouTube, X, and Rumble. Make sure you sub up now. Let's talk about it. Who is the woke right? The woke right is no different from the woke left. These are radical rights, radical lefts. They have no middle ground. And guess what? They will be implemented in becoming domestic terrorists. Yes, they will. Just wait and see. I told you this was going to manifest its ugly head years ago, didn't I? But nobody wanted to listen to me. Now you look like a big hypocrite. Yes. And a lot of these right-wing influencers, they love using GPT chat. Yes, they do. Especially Candace Owens. Candace Owens, she feeds y'all regurgitated NOI talking points, Nation of Islam talking points. And I think she tied in with the Nation of Islam. At least they British chapter because her husband's British. He's connected to the House of the Lords. Allegedly, he's a Rothschild. But these right-wing influencers, they are mad because their USAID money was cut off. Yes, they was getting USAID money too. Yes, they was. And guess who is the woke right? Guess who the leader of the woke right? Elon Musk. Yes, he did. And you know what? Trump, he's tired of this guy. Yes, he is. We seen this years ago. We seen this in his first administration that he didn't give a fuck two fucks about Elon Musk. He's an asset. Everybody's falling in this what I like to call a black hole. And guess what? You don't want to get caught in that one. You don't want to get caught in this web. And if you're going against 45 and 47, you don't want to get caught in that web. I told you this is going to be a nation of security. And if you're not about to respect the highest office in the land, you will be deemed a domestic terrorist. And guess what? He's turning you into one right now. These people are influencers. And they deal with cymatics, the waters above, the waters below. Influence is fluid. Okay? These influencers are infecting the ripple effect, what I like to call the ripple effect. These are the waters, the reciprocating waters. So when they disturb the waters, and we all know that the body is 80% water, that means if they could inflict damage on the spiritual realm, yes, they could take the body or the corpse in the base reality. Who are the woke right? Now let's see what Google says, because I want to know too. Let's see what Google says. No, let's see what GPT chat says. Not GPT chat, but Gronk. I hate using GPT chat. I ain't used GPT chat in years. You can't even get an accurate answer on GPT chat. You better off getting, well, Gronk it's biased sometimes, but you'll get a better understanding from Gronk. What's the definition of woke right? I want to know. Let's read. Let's read. Make sure you share and like the video. Let's see what GPT chat said. You clear my throat. The term woke right isn't a widely established phrase with a single clear definition, but is often used to describe a fraction within conservative or white ring circles that adopts heightened awareness or of perceived moral, cultural ideological issues, mirroring the vigilance associated with woke culture on the left. Here's a breakdown based on how it's discussed. These are the origins and meanings of woke. Originally meant being socially aware. But the thing is, you're not spiritually aware. You're lacking spirituality. So once the right wingers indulge in stuff they don't have no understanding about, they become domestic terrorists, y'all. Trust me, y'all go be docs. Y'all go be on that list. And you know what? Basically, it's time for you to go because you clogging up the damn pipes. This is you right here. You don't know if you want to go red pill or blue pill. There's a lot of fake MAGA right now. Fake MAGA is like right here. You need to decide what you want to do. So standing right here ain't gonna do shit. You the type of motherfucker when you die, you don't go to the light. You don't want to be in reincarnate. You stay your ass in the dark with all the rest of the ugly beasts and demons. That's what you do. Because you scared of the light. You scared to make a choice, left or right. It don't matter which pill you take, you go end up back at the same spot anyway. because life is a circle. But the thing is, social media taught you it was a fucking timeline. Who established that? DARPA. Y'all cooked. Y'all been cooked. I told y'all weren't getting no damn Epstein's list 3 years ago. I told y'all and I told y'all why. But guess what? You don't give a fuck. Y'all listen to right wing woke influencers, and that's why you fucking stupid right now. That's why you looking like a hypocrite right now. You can't talk with no bass in your voice. You don't know what to post. You don't know what to say because you fell into the public scrutiny. Trending topics got you in your emotions. Now you don't know the difference between God and government. It's the same thing, dummy. It's the same thing. They can make up anything. Look at this. Scientists at Xavier University have reconstructed a 3D model of how Moses might have looked. And this motherfucking Hulk Hogan out this bitch. All right, they say Moses looked like Hulk Hogan. They say a bald head Elon Musk looked like Adam. What the fuck? Y'all going to hell. I told y'all going to hell. And I'm glad y'all out this damn MAGA movement too. I was getting tired of y'all fucking funky ass. Y'all right sometimes, but y'all too woke. Y'all got everything on the internet right, except your fucking spirit. Your spirit's gone. Your spirit's tarnished. All right? Y'all traded y'all spirit in for trending topics and shit. And that's all y'all do is regurgitate what Candace Owens and all these other woke right heads is doing. These woke right fucking lug nuts. Now, you want to come on my channel and tell me that I'm wrong for supporting Trump? Hell no. It's MAGA for life, bitch. Move out the way. You've been clogging up the tailpipes. Y'all the motherfuckers been clogging up the arteries. Y'all clogged up the arteries for maybe even longer than that. Maybe even longer than that. I'll give you 3 years. I'll give you that much. The woke right applies this mindset to conservative priorities like defending traditional values, free speech, or opposing progressive policies. Cancel culture, DEI initiatives, or perceived overreach by institutions. Look, these are these characteristics. Who has these characteristics, y'all? Hypervigilance about cultural shifts, often focusing on issues like wokeness in the media, education, and corporations. Meanwhile, they don't know nothing about themselves. Meanwhile, their whole shit is scripted. Go to Candace Owens' page. Scripted. Scripted. Everything scripted, y'all. Scripted. Big Mike, scripted. He go on for days. Nick Fuentes, scripted. Nick Fuentes, come on, man. Look at this shit. Do y'all see what's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture, y'all? Let me see if y'all brains is really working tonight. What is wrong with this picture? And I told you what was wrong with this picture a long time ago. He's conservative. He claims he's an alpha male, but you can see his pussy. You see that pocket? He has no penis. All right? He has his legs crossed like a bitch. But he speaks with the voice of a Viking. Hoorah! You get it? And he's out here giving relationship advice. But one thing for sure, he did cook Candace Owens. They want me off this thing so bad. Haha. They want me off this channel bad. See what they did, y'all? Cut my whole script. And I ain't even on script. I'm off script right now. Why am I off script? Because I know these people worship this book right here. Let's pull up this book. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. Why? Because this knowledge teaches you how to resurrect in this device right here. This is the Book of the Dead in its physical form. But this is the old version. This the new version. Old Testament, New Testament. You can actually live forever in this thing. You can actually live forever in this book. Some people still live in the Bible, the biblical days, which is nothing wrong, but the Bible is calibrated off how smart and intelligent you are. So if you're a dumbass reading the Bible, of course it's not going to make sense, you Nimrod. Y'all going to hell with the Antichrist, man. Anybody want to call in? Anybody want to call in? Yeah, they took all my slides down and all that because they don't want this information out. They don't want it out. Now, let's get into this. Let me share this screen. Because woke right is very, very dangerous, y'all. Woke right means you about to die. Woke left means you're about to fry. And radical right means you about to cry. Why? Because they're going to turn you into something that you never thought you would ever be, y'all. You would never think, you would have never thought you would be here right now, looking like a damn hypocrite. Now let's pull up what Trump said. Hold on, let me cue this up right quick because they try to set me back. They try to set your boy back. Let's pull up what Mr. T said. Let me stop this screen. Let me add this. I ain't gonna be on here for too long. I just wanted to come shine down on y'all because I missed last night. I missed yesterday. Oh yeah, my team is winning. Yes, sir. Let's see. This is what Mr. Trump said. Let's read. Let's read. The radical left Democrats have a hit pay dirt again, just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier. Steele dossier had me feeling like the blacksmith. Steele dossier had me feeling like the blacksmith. I caught the deep state, had them doing backflips. I threw the bait out, and I think I caught a catfish. Yes, I'm outstanding. Yes, I'm outstanding. That Mexican voted for me, and I don't speak Spanish. Mr. Trump-tastic. Mr. Trump-tastic. Let's go, man. The Line 51 intelligence agency agents from the laptop from hell, which the Dem swore had came from Russia. No, it came from Cocaine Biden's bathroom. Hunter. And even the Russia scam itself. A totally fake and made up story used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all Democrats are good at. It's all they have, man. This is what Papa's saying. Now, everybody had a grandparent, and you should have listened to your grandparent. But guess what? You didn't. Now look at you. Everybody had this Papaw right here. This Donald J. Trump. God damn it. Motherfucker, wait more about your dumb ass sitting on the fucking couch eating fucking chips, eating steak and shit. He know way more shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Donald Trump is a damn fucking a time traveler out this bitch. Now you got right wing woke fluids thinking they could keep up with an individual that got this device. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just fall in line, man. At this point, that's what it was for all along. To get the fake people out the way, get to expose the disgruntled idiots. So we know who's who. We know behind the scenes, Donald Trump already got that Epstein's list wrapped up. He got that shit behind. He putting that shit behind him, man. He got that shit wrapped up, fam. Everybody want the Epstein's list so they go make content. They don't give a fuck about no damn kids. They just want to go on the line, make content, and gossip because they ain't got nothing to talk about. That's why they want the Epstein's list. They don't give a fuck about no kid. They didn't give a fuck about finding that young lady that was on the back of a milk carton yesterday. They didn't shit when the damn EBS went off for that little girl. What'd you do? You laid your black ass back down on that bed. You didn't get up and look for nobody. You didn't make no phone calls. You didn't get in your fucking truck. You do not give a fuck about kids for real like that. I might have to say, you only give a fuck when you get on the internet and see fucking Trump name because you got Trump derangement syndrome out this bitch and it's giving you a bad heart. I'm glad he gave more people this disease. I'm glad Trump infected y'all because guess what? Y'all was no good, dirty scoundrels anyway. I'll be honest with you. People getting exposed. Megyn Kelly, Tucker, he's feminine. He wear fucking, he's feminine, man. You would never catch me wearing no damn dress shoes with no socks. Okay, with my fucking ankles showing. But that's who y'all fucking listen to. Y'all listen to feminine, white wing, woke influencers that are gay and have wives. Just because a gay person has a wife don't mean he's conservative. Okay, dummy? It's just sad, man. I have to go through this again and tell y'all how y'all been fooled. That's why y'all don't want to see me blown up for real. That's the reason why y'all don't want to see me blown up. Because I've been light years ahead of y'all antics and I've been documenting this shit for so long. It's damn near to the point where shit, I wouldn't want me in this shit either. I know too damn much. Same thing with Trump. He know too much. He don't want to be around people that don't know shit because his supporters is going to fucking end up making him look bad. And guess what? You got right-wing fake influencers going on mainstream media trashing Trump. But guess what? Trump played 5D check. He already ahead of you. Even anybody in that presidency is ahead of the motherfuckers that's judging him, dummy. He got the highest clearance. He got a higher clearance than the damn citizens. So even if you don't like this motherfucker, you somewhat had to respect this dude. If you said anything like if you threaten this dude, guess who coming to your house? CIA, FBI. You kind of had to keep it cool. That's why a lot of people's not monetized right now because they was trashing a CGI Joe out this bitch. Y'all all going to hell. Just face it. You're done. You're cooked. I should just do a part 2 because I'm going in. Oh, God. Y'all in trouble, man. Golly, man. I predicted this shit a long time ago. Matter of fact, I made a music video about this shit 3 years ago. Fake ass nigga in the MAGA hat. And didn't I tell you what they were doing? They was operating on the feeble-minded. What do you think this PSYOP is all about? They do governmental PSYOPs to really pick your brain. You ain't got no control over it. You ain't got no control over it. Now, let's get into this video. Fake ass nigga in the MAGA hat. This the video I was telling y'all about 3 years ago that I made describing this very same moment when people were going to turn on Trump, burn Trump attire. Don't matter if you got a MAGA. You don't even have to wear a MAGA hat to be MAGA. Check this out.
Mr. Trump-tastic. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up, fake ass nigga. Fake ass nigga. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat. Girl, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Boy, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat. Girl, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Boy, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat. Your girlfriend took the Pfizer and she's built like a Cadillac. I'm plunging out your toilet, but I had to use the magic jet. I think I smell some cheese, mozzarella mixed with Kobe Jet. Ninja Turtle looking like a Pizzagate your contract. You turn the master splinter, yeah, I'm the sensei. Mr. Trump tastic, I was born on a Wednesday. Fake ass clown caught you living in your dun's hat. Mine's a 10-4, I can zip lock 'em up. Even though I voted red, I'm slipping on a blood puddle. MAGA color umbrella drippy like the mud puddle. Barney Rubble Flintstone, I can make your bed rock. JFK dripper, I'm alive, you missed the headshot. Shooting with a pencil, blocking shot like Matumbo. Standing in the kitchen, but I'm whipping up some gumbo. Mr. Trump-tastic, I can be your Huckleberry misdiagnosis, and I think you need a specialist. Events on horizon, and I just crossed the precipice. Crazy on the beat, and I need to see a therapist. My heart is turning cold, so I made a few songs. Batty kick him down under football. I feel like Danny Townsend. Kangaroo sweat, had me chilling with the Aussies. Talking down on Trump, now I'm spitting in your coffee. I got a green thumb, now I'm selling out the broccoli. Finding on the nights, and I feel like Wayne Gretzky. Jumping out the gym, and I think I want an SP. Mr. Trump-tastic, surfing on a jet ski. I served him Coke Zero, but I think he wants a Pepsi. USA flag, same color as your bestie. I feel like Rick Ross with my Jeffrey Dahmer shades on. I already won, cause you guys are all pagan. Ross Perot on TV, but I feel like Ronald Reagan. Cooking up some beef, but I'd rather eat with vegan. Boy, you're not a legend, ate your cup like Chrissy Teigen. White lives matter, had me praying to the Jesus. Cat got your tongue, now you speaking Pentecostal. Desecrate your bone, and I found a few fossils. Clone the DNA, now he's tugging on his skin mask. Yellow brick road, and I'm back by the ghost. Standing freezing when it's cold, break the ice.
Yes, I'm back. Now let's get back to the show. But that's just a musical rendition of what's taking place now. Man, I've been light years ahead of y'all when describing this art form. I was so light years ahead of y'all, I had to put it in art form. But do I get any recognition for it? Do I get a pat on the back for it? No, I don't want it. I just want to troll. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do is say, I told you so. Now look, they said they are no good at governing, no good at policy, and no good at picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. The new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past, and my past supporters have brought into this bull. Yeah, they did. Hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson, so they must be. Yep. You know what? And probably never will. Even after being coined, the lunatic left will probably never will. Even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 years long. I had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history. Yes, he has. And all these people want to talk about with strong prodding is the fake news and the success starved Dems. is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Hashtag, hashtag, let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. They doing the work of the devil. They doing the work of Baphomet. They doing the work of Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is Baphomet. You see the red and the blue? Red and the blue. But you didn't know because you're woke right. Woke right has no spirituality. They're sacrilegious. They have no spirituality. They know nothing about the spiritual side of anything. They've traded their spiritual in for religious order. Anyways, don't even think about talking about our incredible and unprecedented success because I don't want their support anymore. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. Boom. Stung him. He stung him good. Good job, Mr. President. Good job. I told you. I told you. Let's go into this dude. Omar Fateh. Omar Fateh. Let me see if I had him queued up. He said white people are the real domestic threat in this country. But is he from this country? Hell no. How he gonna say that? He's not from here. Only a foundational Black American can make those comments. Only a foundational Black American can say something like that. Not no motherfucker from a different country. Not some motherfucker that don't know where he came from. A lot of African Americans, you ask them, man, where's your family at in Africa? Shit, they don't fucking know. They got sold out of Africa story, a theory. That's what they call it too, a theory, out of Africa theory. The reason why it's a theory because it's based around theos. What is the root word of theos? God, theos, theologian, theocracy. Margalo Red Theater. Yeah, this is a theater, fam. You didn't know that? This is a movie. Woke right, woke left. All controlled by USAID and UNESCO. How easy is this to break down? Very, very easy. Vini Vici. Very, very easy, y'all. Let's get into this degenerate. I'm about to get off. It's Omar Fateh. And he said white folks is the problem.
Heard them being
And he's running for Minnesota mayor. He's an immigrant talking about the second wave. All right? He's the idiot talking about the second wave. Now let's get into it.
called terrorists. We heard them being called drug dealers. We heard a lot of insults. We heard that they're a threat.
You can see his damn cheek. You can see his skull. He got one layer of epidermis on his face. That's it. You poke through his face, you can poke right through his face, y'all. Boy, look like a real live Skeletor for real, family. And you want this dude governing your city? Hell no. Just by looks alone, he ain't qualified. Boy, look like Scarecrow 3000 out this bitch. Dude look like Marty McFly out this. Man, this old Somalian junkhead.
To our national security.
Goddamn prickhead looking motherfucker. Nickname this dude Prickhead. And he looked like a one of them dirty pirates. This is mine looking motherfucker.
And that's a flat out lie. You want to know who the real threat is, Madam President? I'll give you a hint. They don't look like our chief author. They don't look like the folks up.
See, these are the blacks these are the fake blacks that trying to identify with foundational Black Americans. You know, it's a big difference. Foundational Black Americans are the indigenous people of this land. Then you got the second wave, the whites. So the indigenous people of this land and the small hats were in favor of each other in some areas. Some areas you had uprising, some areas you had big business going on. But do they tell you that? No, they only give you one side. Yeah, they only give you one side. You only subject to one way, and that's the woke left and the woke right.
Up in the gallery, they don't look like the folks on the rotunda. They look like many of the members that sit in the front.
Basically, this motherfucker talking about himself. He talking about himself. These are the blacks. These are the fake blacks you gotta watch, white people. The ones that try to identify with foundational Black Americans, indigenous blacks. That's why they try to do y'all like that now. They try to whitewash y'all white people out of history now through paper genocide. These people try to do the same scam, but we already done caught him. He's an Obama, y'all. He's an Obama. You gotta think. You gotta think. See, some white people, they know what's going on. Some don't. Some get it halfway and then they go back to being brainwashed. These motherfuckers you can send back to Africa. The people that are indigenous to this land we on right now, how can you tell them to go back? That America is all they know. America is all they know. Like I said, then sixth generations, you would know if you came here on a fucking boat or not. You would fucking know if you came on the ship. There would be some story that would tell that you came from there. And like I said, I run into a lot of people that don't know. It's always resorting back to some tribe. But like I said, these are the people that try to blend in. They have no business doing it, but they do it anyway. And like I said, a lot of woke left, they let them get away with this. See, the woke right, they up on this shit. They identify, you know what I'm saying? They can point out this shit. The woke right ain't always bad, but they damn near turning into domestic terrorists, homegrown terrorists at this point. And I wouldn't want to be on the bad side of 45 and 47. I just don't understand why y'all doing that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did feel like he was lying, just phase on out. Just phase on out, man. You see what I'm saying? Just phase on, just fade away, just fade to black. That's all you had to do. Now, it's all got to do with reverse psychology too. Now you all in your emotions. Now where you gonna go? Now you have to formulate your own party. That's called Elon Musk. That's where your ass gonna end up at. That's where your stupid ass gonna end up at. That fucking American Party, voting for the same thing you complaining about because you don't know yourself. You don't have no emotional stability. You are all caught up in trending topics. Epstein. If we can't see the Epstein shit, obviously there's something wrong with the fucking files. And I'm assuming once they get it straightened out, they'll roll it out on their accord, not yours, not the motherfucker that's sitting on the couch watching a football game every fucking day, just flipping on, off and on. You know what I'm saying? Just scrolling and shit. The motherfuckers ain't important for real like that. Shit's crazy, man. Well, I swear, man. I swear, you got racist people wanting the Epstein's list. You got racist black people racist white people want to see the Epstein's list. Look, this dude right here, he's a racist black person. He probably gonna use the Epstein's list against Trump, so he can run for president. And guess what? Some of you son of a bitches will vote for this cocksucker. I know y'all will. I know y'all. I know y'all behavior. I know y'all illicit behavior. Y'all sick. Y'all sick in the head, man. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna pray for y'all. That's all we can do at this point.
And you don't have to take my word for it. According to DHS, Madam President, the greatest domestic threat facing the United States comes from, quote, racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, specifically those who advocate for the superiority of the white race, not our immigrants. We are safer and we're better off because of them. Heard them being called terrorists. We heard them being called drug dealers. We heard a lot of insults. We heard that they're a threat to our national security. And that's a flat out lie. You want to know who the real threat is, Madam President? I'll give you a hint.
I know who the real threat is. The real threat is shut the fuck up. And the only reason why they get on TV because somebody's funding them. Other than that, they ain't shit. Like Nick Fuentes said, even though he's a weirdo, I can give him a leg to stand on. But he exposed Candace Owens. Like I said, like he said, she thinks she fucking Oprah. She don't give a fuck about nobody except likes and views. That's all she. Like I said, she spit regurgitated NOI shit from 15 years ago, and she read off GPT chat. That's why I got this GPT. No GPT chat. No GPT chat. Unless you're looking up some type of definition, not reading the whole. These motherfuckers read whole script, man, off GPT chat, y'all. All you gotta do is type in, "Hey, man, write me a script about Ghislaine Maxwell and a whole storyline in Candace Owens' voice." Man, that shit'll write you a 350-page letter. You formulate that shit, put that shit on a damn screen right in front of you, and just read. That's why she be looking off in the distance, squinting her eyes and shit. Man, I done figured this funky ass. And Tucker, he's gay. And Nick Fuentes, he gay too. It's Trump against Hollywood, y'all. Trump against Hollywood, man. Boy. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm about to end the show. This one's going to be a long one. We might do, matter of fact, we going to do part 2 on this woke right. It's going to be a whole series, y'all. I think this is going to be a whole series. And I think we're going to have more people comment on this topic. So y'all run to them folks that y'all not going to have a voice. Hey, y'all not gonna have a voice with them. Hell no. I'm gonna give you a voice. Yeah, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk yourself into oblivion. If you don't know thyself, I feel sorry for you. All right, y'all. We out.